Hello there, and welcome back to another one of my videos. This is part 2 of the LAMBRETTA TS1 rebuild. So we've had some parts arrive. I said I'd keep you updated. I'm not going to show you all the parts that arrived because, you know, seals, bearings, yeah, you've all seen that. But what I'm going to show you is we have the 60mm stroke SIP race crank with the 116mm rod, and we also have the piston that we decided to use. Ended up not being the Kawasaki. We went for the LAMBRETTA piston, which has got a 30mm compression height instead of the 32mm compression height of the Kawasaki. So the 30mm compression height means that it exactly lines up with the 116mm rod, so less messing around for us. We've still got to remachine the head because the profile is much flatter. As we compare, let's get the old piston, which is over here, with the standard piston. If you can see that, we've got a different crown, also different compression heights, and the other added bonus is, if we weigh the new piston, we have got 250 grams. Nice. Then we weigh the original piston and we've got 323 grams. Woohoo! That's a significant weight loss in the reciprocating mass. Good for your crank. Good for vibration. Good for power. Makes a difference. Lighter piston, quicker piston response, less stress on the conrod because it's pushing up and down a lighter piston. But we have an added advantage with our 116mm rod, because that changes our piston speed in different positions in the bore. Longer rod means that it's faster in the middle of the bore but slower at each end of the bore. So as it gets towards bottom, it slows down. As it goes towards center of bore, it's faster, but then towards the top of bore it slows down again, therefore making it a much smoother running motor. Whereas with the standard rod at top and bottom, it's more accelerated and therefore has more stress on the conrod again, because it's an abrupt stop and an abrupt start. With the longer rod, it changes all that. It changes the angle of push and also the piston speed along the stroke is different in different positions. Faster in the middle, slower towards the end of the stroke. Whereas the shorter rod is slower in the middle of the stroke and faster towards the end of the stroke because of the different angle of the rod. Lighter piston is going to also give you a little bit more power. What else can we have a look at with this, the advantage of this piston? If we check the position of the gudgeon pin being higher, i.e. when it's fitted in the bore, you notice that there's no obstruction by the gudgeon pin in the transfers. But if you put the original piston in with the original compression height of 39 mil, you see that the gudgeon pin obstructs the ports because your gudgeon pin is much lower down in the piston. By having the gudgeon pin lower in the piston gives more tendency for the piston to rock in the bore, and it's forced up as your conrod is pushing, it's forced up and you get more stress on the skirt and more wear and more friction. So this is the way forward. It's going to have less friction, less wear, lighter, more powerful. It's a win-win. Now, hope you've enjoyed that little update on what we're going to be using, and when we start putting it together I'll be doing some more video footage. So like and subscribe guys, see you soon.